Well, hello and a very good morning and happy Saturday, cruisers. I hope everyone is having a good weekend. Again, it has been such a crazy week for me. So this is a very great time for me to slow down, talk about cruising, enjoy some coffee, and end the week on a high note. So we are now through 12 episodes. This is episode number 12 of the Controversy Cast, and I cannot believe that there are already 12 episodes. After the second one, I didn't know if this was even going to be a thing, and now I find myself making the excuse in my head less to hit the live button and record this podcast. So I am loving it. I'm loving coming here, talking to a smaller crowd, being here with you guys, and sharing what has gone on in the week of cruising. So let's kick this off. I know everybody has a nice big cup of coffee. So let's do this as we introduce back, because I am back home, mugshots into the Controversy Cast. I have a really good feature this week and a side feature. So let's do this. All right, so coming back at you with mugshots. Today's episode is sponsored by Gutters Pub. We have this wonderful Gutters Pub mug. On the other side, I know this is an AM show, so you take this for what it is, but it does say wet. Keep your coffee nice and wet. So everybody, take a sip. Thank you very much, Gutters. Go on over and see my friend Gutters Pub. She may be a little bit more controversial than I am. That's why I love her, and she will definitely tell you exactly like it is. She's a great supporter. Gutters, thank you very much. This mug is one of my favorites. I am on fire this morning. Let's take a nice big sip. So Gutters Pub, I do have her tagged in my description if you would like to go on over and show some love to Gutters Pub. This is entirely sponsored by Gutters Pub. And if you would like your mug from your channel featured right here on the Controversy Cast on Mugshots, please send me an email at controversialcruising@gmail.com and we can get you on the podcast. And I do have like a little bonus feature too today. I checked my mailbox, and I guess this must have been at the bottom, and I'm sorry that I haven't checked it or it didn't come to my attention earlier, Mr. Chet, but I do have from Sea Lake Journeys a wonderful tropical, I'll show you guys, tropical Caribbean drinks postcard. And he does write in here, I won't read it verbatim, but he does write that he thinks that I would have tried every single one of these drinks on my last cruise. So Robin, Chet, and the Sea Lake Journey crew, thank you very much for this postcard. So I might have to hop on the postcard train too. I know a lot of creators are doing the P.O. box or, send me a postcard. I like that. I did send Chet a postcard. So thank you very much for the return postcard. But again, to end the mugshots, Gutters Pub is supporting this entire show today and sponsoring this entire show. So thank you very much, Gutters Pub. Let's see who is in here. All of you crazy cruisers. Crazy cruisers. Oh, we got one of the most crazy cruisers here, Mr. Mike. Hello, Cruise Nuts. Good morning to you. Orange Cone Vlog. Good morning, Orange Cone Vlog. Carnival Cruise Addicts, Chris and Liz. Hey, Scott. I try not to yell in the morning. Let's see. Fellow Scott. Hello, Scott. Welcome in. Eddie Lugo. Yo. Welcome in, Eddie. Thank you for coming in, my friend. Thank you very much, Ross. Very much appreciated. I did. Thanks, Ross. I'll pick it up. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you so much. Let's see. Can we do this? We can do this. Let's give them a little bit of this. They want the love, people. Give them the love. Ross, which one do you want? A, B, C, A, B, A, A. This one. Thank you, Ross. I really do appreciate that, my friend. Anthony on the move. Hello, everyone. Welcome in, Anthony. Good morning. Good morning. Law Jones, good morning, Captain. On this side of the week, Law, I'm actually just Scott from Controversial Cruising. So Thursday and Friday was Captain Controversy, and today, unfortunately, I'm just Scott from Controversial Cruising. So I get to sit here and talk to you guys for 30 minutes about cruising. Insane, insane. But the captain is doing good. He didn't drink too much last night. On the same night, that's a lot of drinks. That's right. Let's see. Yeah. Ross says, "I want this. I want that one. That's a square root of pi." All right. Good morning, everyone, and thank you all for coming in. And good morning, Aunt June and Uncle Brady. Welcome in. Welcome in. Almost missed that one. Sorry, I scrolled a little bit in the chat this week. StreamYard has been doing some crazy, crazy things. So I do apologize if in my past lives I have missed some chats. The chats have been going crazy. Has been doing its own thing. It's first day that it has not shown me these bars up in the top. So we have good connection today. So let's get right to it here. Let me cut myself and cut myself off with these little tick marks here. And let's officially start episode number 12 of the Controversy Cast. So we have 4 hot topics coming to you today, and let's just start off and talk about the first one, which I'm sure you have seen scouring and spiraling the internet. It is the viral cruise drink video that has gone viral for the drink pack. Okay, there is a certain cruise line, let's just say Carnival Cruise Line, that lets you bring on a certain amount of 12 packs. I believe it may be one. I think it's one. You get 12 pack of soda, 12 pack of cans of any sort. People have now seemingly opened those up and put alcohol in them. Okay, and now let's take it back a little bit. This is not the first time we have seen people sneak things on. So, like, let's not just be like, oh, wow, they snuck. No. Right? People have been seeing Listerine bottles. They have been seeing people put it in food containers and others. Like, this is not the first time. However, what I want to say is, with how the internet is at the disposal of our hands, and it's right here at all times, it is now being surfaced more on the internet because people are recording it. People are putting it out. I have no idea why people are bragging on the internet that they were able to sneak things on cruise ships, realizing, oh, I'm going to help my followers. I'm going to get clout. I'm going to whatever. Right. And then in back, the cruise lines are watching this. And now guess what? Now they have new systems in place, and they're already putting new systems in place to check the drink 6 packs and 12 packs. Guess what? They're going to open them up or x-ray them or whatever they're going to do now. They're saying they're putting it in place because somebody put a video out on the internet. Again, right? We saw this with the girl that did the bottle. She thought she was slick. Oh, let me save $5.99 and put sink water in the bottle, right? Again, something stupid. She got banned, or $500, whatever happened to her, right? People think that this is a good idea by putting this stuff on the internet, right? I don't want to say cruisers have been doing this type of thing for years now. Years. I've been cruising since I could walk, and cruisers have been doing this type of thing for years. Right back in the 90s and the 2000s, we didn't put this stuff on the internet. We just told our friends, hey, Bill, when you go on the cruise, it was in a text message. Oh, it wasn't even in a text message. You called your friend on your home phone. You picked it up and you dialed it. You did the thing and you told them, him. That was it. You're putting it on the internet, and now everybody is kind of, in a way, getting punished for that, right? And I'm not telling you to do this nefarious kinds of things, But people are getting caught now because people are putting it on the internet thinking they're going to get viral and oh my god, you're the best cruise advice giver ever because you told us how to sneak alcohol or this or that on the ship, and now you're banned because now you're just basically an idiot. Okay, and you're ruining it for the rest of us. And now the people that are really bringing on their Dr. Pepper because for whatever reason they love Dr. Pepper. I'm not coming at the soda lovers. Don't come at me. But the people who love soda, now it just takes them an extra 5 minutes because now they got to check their Dr. Pepper because they don't believe that Larry wants to take on Dr. Pepper. They think he's trying to take on Bacardi hard seltzers. All right. So I don't know. For me, this kind of just, in a way, I'm going to be quite frank with you, it kind of pisses me off. Not the reaction to the cruise line, right? The cruise line, I think, is doing their due diligence to do what they need to do. But the person who said, oh, let me show you how to hot glue it up and oh, yeah, bring it on you. Right. For me, I don't know what do you guys think? I'm gonna kind of we have 4 topics today, so we're gonna keep it rolling. But for me, I don't know. Don't put that kind of on the interwebs, right? Keep it to yourself. I don't really care what you do. I'm my own cruiser. I'm gonna make my own decisions. I'm gonna make my own mistakes. I'm gonna make my own choices. But for you, stop putting that on the internet. All right? Stop it. Stop it. You don't need your million views and your stop it. Stop it. I want to knock it off. Right? Think Donna from OTV. Thank you very much. Oh my god. Oh my god. You guys are both of you are amazing. Thank you so much. Here, we got this. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Donna and Ross. Appreciate both of you and cannot wait till I can get to meet you both. Thank you so much. And Warm Strong, good morning. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's see, portholes and pixie dust. It's Diet Dr. Pepper. We have a soda lover. Is a soda lover? Sorry. Ty Spork. Hello, Dr. Pepper. Good morning, Ty Spork. Carnival Cruise Addicts says these folks that do that, they ruin it for everyone else. Right. And again, I'm not telling you to do this type of activity, but if you choose to do it right now it's not going to happen. Okay. It's not going to happen. Okay. And I'm not going to say what I was going to say next. It's not a good thing to say on the internet. See, and that's how you catch yourself. You catch yourself. All right. Scott says, "Cash me outside." How about that? I do. Honestly. So, all right. So let's move on to the next one. If you guys want to react to it, you can definitely react to it, and you can definitely leave it in the comments for whatever platform you end up finding this on. All right. Let's go on to the newest royal ship visits a port twice. Okay, this just came out earlier this week, and I wanted to leave this as a story. I know that you probably have heard this story from a lot of different creators, but you're going to hear it my way. So, Royal Caribbean's new Utopia of the Seas, which I was planned to go on, but I am not going on it this year, maybe next year. But Utopia of the Seas have just come out, a sailing 6 months from now. So this doesn't impact it now, but they're trying to be precautious and not really piss anybody off early up and say, hey, next sailing, this is happening. No, they're saying 6 months from now. Okay, an impacted voyage of February 3rd, 2025. So again, 6 months from now. Okay, they are going to visit Coco Cay twice. Okay, Utopia of the Sea in a 4-day sailing. So you're basically visiting the same port twice. You are visiting the same port twice. Okay. And Royal, if you want to take me on your marketing team for what I'm about to say, you can. But I would probably call it the Coco Cay both days. Right? Doesn't that sound catchy? Right? Coco Cay both days. They're not calling it that. Okay. That's trademark of controversial cruising. Okay. But Coco Cay both days. They're visiting Coco Cay both February 4th and February 6th from the hours of 7 to 5. Now, I know a lot of you in the chat have been to Coco K, and I know a lot of you love Coco K. But let's just say, all right, close your eyes for a second with me. Close your eyes. Cl- Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Imagine I just handed you a free cruise, okay, on the Utopia of the Seas on February 3rd, 2025. Got no choice. I handed it to you. And now you're going to Coco K both days. What's your reaction? What is your reaction? Do you like Coco K? Are you okay with it? Right? And now, okay, close your eyes again, right? I handed you the money. I said, okay, you don't want to go to Coco K both days. Here, pick any cruise. All right. Any cruise you just picked, you're visiting a port twice. I don't know the wind, the motion of the ocean. Okay, we're going to Mexico twice. We're going to Bermuda twice. We're going to Ketchikan twice. Oh, really? We're going to Ketchikan twice? Threaten me with a good time. We're going to Bermuda twice. We're going to wherever. Okay, let's just keep your eyes closed. Are you upset? Are you happy? Are you pissed? Are you the one standing at guest services saying, I want my money back? I don't want to go to Ensenada twice? What's your reaction? Right? And if it's further enough away, okay, if you said, oh, well, Scott, with the money you gave me, I booked a cruise in 2026. Okay, do you cancel it? You know, you're going now to Progresso twice. I don't want to go to Progresso. I didn't want to go once. I'm canceling it. Okay, I take my money back. You cancel the cruise, I get my money back. And I'm just saying, and a one-way deal, baby. That's it. So, how do you feel? How do you feel? What do you want instead? Right now, I'm the captain. I'm saying, okay, you guys all want your money back. You guys are all pissed at me that we got to go to Coco K twice. What do you want? Okay, I'm asking you, what do you want? Right. On Thursday and Friday, I'm the captain. So I'm asking you, what do you want? The ship, we're going to Bermuda twice. What do you guys want? Doug and Becky, hello. Good morning. Good morning. Portholes and Pixie Dust says, I'm not mad at it. I'd rather visit Coco Cay twice than some of the other ports they usually go to. Okay, well, what if it was the Bahamas twice, other than Coco Cay? Let's just say it was Nassau twice. Would that piss you off? Scott's tired. Oh, this is a good one right here. I like this. Warmstrong said, give me another sea day instead. Okay, I'll take that alternative. I would listen to that as the captain. We get the beards together. Can we give them another sea day instead? Make more money for the ship? Sure. Not have to pay more port taxes? Sure. Carnival Cruise Addict says, agree with Bill. That's awesome. Or the original JT. Hello, original JT. Welcome in. Welcome in. Another Journeys with Gene and Brady says, I'd rather stay on the ship for a second day. Okay, there you go. There you go. Too much of a good thing is a bad thing. Yeah, that is very, very true. That is very, very true. So, I mean, I don't know. I guess it would have to be depending on the port for me. But again, I think I'm with a lot of the experienced cruisers in here, and I think I would say just give me another sea day, because what's worse than another day at sea? I mean, it's not really a cruise to nowhere. We're not going to go into the whole cruise to nowhere back in the day where there was a cruise to nowhere. But honestly, if I had to go to like Mexico twice, I would probably treat it as a sea day, to tell you the truth. If the captain said, no, we got to go somewhere, we got all this extra money to spend at port. All right. Well, I'm probably just going to stay on. And quite frank, sometimes when I go to these places, not like Coco Cay, but I go to places like Bermuda, or not Bermuda, Bahamas, or Mexico. Sometimes I just stay on the ship, to be honest with you. You can even ask Bill. I stayed on the ship for Cozumel. I think I got off for, I don't know, 20 minutes to get a cream and coffee. That was it. So yeah, I usually make my own sea days and determine. So that's a really good thing. I honestly didn't even think about that to request another sea day, but honestly, I think they would like that. Good morning, traveling check. Good morning, y'all. Welcome in. Mountains to Sea crew. Hey, y'all. Welcome in for the podcast. Appreciate that. Cruise to Nowhere was my first cruise. Interesting, Ty. How many cruises have you been on, Ty? And are you going on the Slob Olympics cruise? I'm interested. Get to meet each other. Since it's a private island, how about a night over there? There we go, Law. Now we're thinking, right? Because one of the only ports that actually does an overnight that I can think of, and correct me if I'm wrong, is Bermuda. And now Bermuda's fun. It's awesome, right? You go out in New York and you stay there for 3 nights. There's beach parties you can get on. You can kind of come in and go as you please. Obviously they still check your key card, but you kind of come and go at 11 o'clock at night. Imagine getting off the ship and just being like, let's party, let's go, like run it back. Like, oh my God, forget it. Forget it. I did it. I think, did I do it once? I did it once, but I wasn't able to drink. That's right. I went to Bermuda when I was 16. So yeah, a night over, Law. You just got me so excited. You see that? I get so excited. I can't hold it back. Relax, chill box. How bedrooms? Just rephrase that question, and I will definitely answer that for you. I've been on 6 so far, working on the West Coast sailings. Let me know, Ty. I'm over here on the West Coast. Let's see. Yeah, Warmstrong says that's a good idea. Eddie says I want to go back. I know. Bermuda. Okay. All right. Let's. Oh, that's right. Thanks, Scott. There is overnights in Aruba too. So very similar to Aruba. Like an overnight. I think that would be good. So I don't know if they're actually giving an ultimatum to the guests there to say, what do you guys want? I think it's just Coco K both days. Watch you guys see that on Royals like Instagram. Coco K both days. Guess who they took it from? But Coco K both days. I think that is just. I think it's fine. I think it's fine, and I think people are going to be able to get to experience Coco K more. I think they're doing that for the exposure side of it. So it makes sense, I guess, for them. All right. Moving on to the next one. Let's see who this excites. My cruisers on the East Coast. Peek your ears up. There is a new cruise port. Well, let's tiptoe around that word lightly. New, okay. But there is a cruise port that is opening for the first time in 15 years, a home cruise port. Okay. And that is the home cruise port of Philadelphia. So starting in 2026, Philadelphia will be hosting, I believe, the NCL Jewel. Starting in April of 2026, the NCL Jewel will now be sailing out of Philadelphia. Does that excite you? I know that this is and can be a middle ground for people that loved Charleston, because Charleston is now ending at the end of this year due to a noise complaint or a noise ordinance, shall we say. So Philadelphia, right? They are moving to Norfolk, so you still have Norfolk, but Philadelphia is pretty close to there. We know what just happened with Baltimore. You also have all of your East Coast Florida ports, but Philly. Are you going out of Philly? Are you saying, "Whoa, Philly"? I'm staying out of Philly, right? I went to college in Boston, so I not that I went to Philly all the time, but I'm also from New York, so I know how Philly is. Philly could be a little rough. There's definitely areas of Philly that you don't want to be in, but they are using the same exact existing cruise port. I believe it's called South Main Cruise Port. Don't quote me on that, but they're using the same terminal. They're doctoring it up, refurbishing it, and then they're letting cruisers sail out of there in 2026. So I don't know. I don't have any plans to go out to Philly unless one of my friends are like, "Hey, you want to go out of a casino deal out of Philly? Okay, sign me up." Fine. Let's see. How much does the cruise cost? Well, there are a lot of different costs to a lot of different cruises. It depends on how many days. It depends on if you're flying to your cruise port. It depends on if you live in the same state. There are so many things. But if you want to find out more, definitely email me over at controversialcruising@gmail, and we can chat. I'm also on all of the social media platforms and very, very approachable. And welcome in too, relax and chillin' box. Portholes and Pixie Dust says DJ Jazzy Jeff better be on the first cruise out of Philly. Yeah. we go. Seems like a good middle point, says Ty Spork. The city of brotherly love. That's right. Najuma Brown. Good morning, Najuma. Welcome in. Welcome in. The original JT says Bill will be the first one in line. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm really, lining up because I live in the West Coast. So I'm trying to cruise a lot more out of the West Coast because ironically, when I lived on the East Coast, I didn't cruise a lot on the West Coast. So now that I live here, I do want to do more LA. I've done Seattle, which we don't really consider West Coast. I mean, the West Coast cruising, but I've done San Francisco. I'm going to do San Francisco again. So I'm interested. I'm definitely interested. This will be a great chance for me to take an experience cruising, and not have taken a plane or train to anywhere. Yeah, same for me now. I have to take a plane or you know a plane, honestly, JD. I got to fly everywhere, which stinks. So New York, I had a chance to go out, obviously out of New York. I had a chance to go out of New Jersey too. There was a terminal out of New Jersey. There still is. So yeah, it's definitely good too. It makes for good content. It makes for good vlogs. Like come along with JT. Like I want to see what you do before you go on your cruise. Like I'm tuning in. I'm tuning in. I'm there. Orange Cone Vlog says, I feel like a Philly cruise would be like getting smacked by Will Smith. uh Warm Chunk says JT will be first in line. She is from that area. Well, she'll definitely let us know too, and obviously being one of the first ones out of that cruise port, when you report that kind of content too, people are going to be watching it. So definitely smart, definitely smart. Okay, here is the last topic, and hopefully we will not to go too much over time, but we might go just a few minutes over time. But we have an interesting topic here, and not one that I usually report on. That's why I saved it for last. But I wanted to kind of ask you guys and paint a scenario of how this may impact and change other cruise lines to follow and step into form here. Okay, so Disney Cruise Lines releases a Halloween in-room decor package. Okay, now let's just lay it out like Carnival, right? If you go on Carnival and it's somebody's birthday or it's somebody's anniversary, there are packages on there that are very simple. I've had a couple done for me actually for my birthday, right? You walk in and it's nice. You got things hanging from the ceiling that say happy birthday. You might get a cookie or two. I forget what they do now. They probably pulled the cookie off for inflation or whatnot. I have no idea. But they have, again, things that hang from the ceiling. They have other decorations. I think there's a little thing that says like happy birthday. There's a card that like has your name on it, which is really nice. Oh, maybe it's strawberries. I think you get strawberries. So there are different ways to decorate the room. Now let's just say it's not like all bells and whistles. It's very nice. It's awesome. It's a surprise, right? But Disney says, no, we're going to take it one step up. We're going to entirely give you merch that is branded with Disney logos, branded in a very Halloweenish way, probably like a one of one that you can only get on this sailing. And we're going to make it a package. Okay. So it's called the Boo in the High Seas Halloween decor package. Hopefully I got that right. Any of the Disney people don't come at me, but Boo in the High Seas Halloween decor package. It's available until September 20th for $99.99. Okay, so this is an add-on. I believe there may be a Halloween cruise or there may be a couple Halloween cruises, things like that. And this is something that you can add on. Okay, I do have a picture for all the people that are live that you can see. Otherwise, you can use the Googs and see it yourself. But Mickey and Friends blanket will be included. A Mickey Mouse pillow, double-sided embroidered Mickey Mouse pillow. A Mickey Mouse backpack. A ghost and pumpkin decor ghost and pumpkin decor, excuse me, and a boo banner with your name, I believe, on it. This, Mickey inspired this boo. Okay, so let me just show you really quickly what I found on the interwebs of what this looks like. It actually looks kind of cool, honestly. So your room will kind of look like this here. You see how it's all booified and that blanket here. And you get that double-sided embroidered Mickey pillow. And then I even got a little thing in the Mickey pillow here. It's kind of cute. Okay. And now I might not have any plans to sail on Disney, but here's my question. If the cruise line that you are cruising on and love right now, I know we have some people in here that love NCO. We have people that are addicted to cruising Carnival, and it might be in their name, myself included. We have people that love Royal, okay, and we have people that love, the other smaller ships. Now, let's just say the cruise line that you like going on had these add-on packages for the holidays, 4th of July, for graduation, for wedding revow renewal, for Halloween, for Christmas, for, I don't know, name another one, Easter, Passover. I don't know. Name them. I mean, how about all of them, right? We have a marketing team. We have AI. We got all this stuff now. We got creator. We got all this stuff where we can make all this stuff, right? Of course, supply and demand. You're not gonna, print 9 million of an obscure holiday. But would you add on a package that was it as extensive as Disney that had some things that you were able to actually take home with you? That's what I'm trying to get at here. Would you pay 99.99 for a graduation pillow that said congratulations, Matthew, or congrats, grad Matt 24, or whatever it may be? And you had some other little decorations that you could take home. Would you do that for a cousin? Would you do that for somebody? Would you do that for a lover, right? Like the Love at Sea package where you got, fake rose petals and, blah, blah, blah. You get a picture that's like, the characters where they make your face like kind of fat, that you sent in a picture and they had like a sketch of you. You walked in, like, would you add that onto a cruise? Is that something that you're like, yeah, like, that kind of bumps up the experience? Like, Disney might be onto something here, or no, they're just wasting it. Like, now the marketing team is like out of money. You guys are just like trying to like squeeze the last rinds out of the lemon, or squeeze the orange as much as you can. How do you feel on it? Where do you sit on it? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Or do you really not care because you're not going to do it anyway? So let's just see. That is the last. I only have 4 topics today. Only four. Relaxing. Yes, actually, I have been on almost 40 Carnival cruises, give or take, from the time that I was adopted and brought over to the U.S. I have been on with my parents on the bulk of them when I was younger, and now since the age of 21, and I am the ripe age of 36, I have been on quite a few Carnival cruises. So, and I think to date, relaxing, I think I have 40. I was doing that. I was trying to do this the other day. 49, I believe. I'm trying to get them all loaded in Shipmate too, as well. So, good morning, Elisa. Good morning. Thank you for coming on over. Appreciate you. Uh, Portholes and Pixie Dust says, love the Halloween stitch. I do too. I love the idea. I might not love that exact, Halloween stitch, but I love the idea. Like, I love when there's a space in a market, right? And somebody comes in and solves the problem. Like, that's like that, content. When there's no content in a space and you come in and you answer I love being that piece to the puzzle. Yes, I would love the option, but I'm not shopping today. LOL. Law says, I'm surprised Disney only charged $100 for their stuff. Usually stuff is over the top. I think this might be an introductory. I think this might be a beta test. Like, I think it might be how much revenue can we make up front really, really quick, and does this prove to us that we can actually invest a ton of money into it? Because that pillow's nice. Don't get me wrong, Law, but they could do it better. It could almost be like Mickey's face coming out of the blanket. It's nice, but they can make it better. And I think they just need to be proved to that this may be a thing. Good morning, Andrea, Geeky Girls Journal. Hey, 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 in chat. Welcome in. Doug and Becky adds and says, I like the idea. Adds to the fun. I think so too. I think so too. I think it would be good for, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, to surprise somebody or a cousin, or, if you were taking imagine, don't steal my idea, any of these cruise companies, but imagine a first time cruiser package. Imagine you took on a first time cruiser and there was a first time cruiser package, right? You had like a little like bag of like the like 10 toiletries or 10 items that like you might forget. And then you got a banner that says, welcome to your first cruise, Bill, or welcome to Paradise Eddie, whatever it may be, like a first time cruiser package. Imagine that. I would spend $100 on a friend just to see that face, right? I'd be like, wait, dude, I got to go in the room first. What the fuck? No. I got to go in the room first. Then you can use your key to open the door. Adam's standing outside like, what the fuck is going on? Right? You open the door and he's like, what the, like, oh, imagine getting that. Like that would $100 well spent right there. Easy. Amazing. Disney is the king of cross-selling and upsell. I think we would even pass. We would pass even while traveling with our 1-year-old. Yes, they are. They are very good at the upsell. PSV Odyssey. Hello. Good morning, Mr. Paul. Welcome in. I think this is this is a question that we can definitely do a whole entire topic on, Bill. We can do an entire live on what our favorite cruise is. I think that changes for me depending on who I'm going with. It's very situational. I am now in my ripe old age of 36. I am now a very situational cruiser. So it really depends on who I'm taking, why I'm going, and the reason. There may be content cruises where I'm going just strictly for the content, and there may be a cruise where I'm going to try to get a first time cruiser to love cruising, right? Not that I'm not going to vlog it, but it's more about how can I help my friend Keone, have the best experience, and what cruise line would be better for him. All right. It's less about me. I've been on 40 cruises. I don't care. There's no bad cruise for me. Put me on the Margaritaville at sea, put my drink in my hand, and I'm happy. It don't matter to me. Let's see here. Tuber Chat, good morning. Welcome in, Tuber Chat. Welcome in. Jones. Okay. All right. Yeah. So just to add an echo on that, and we are going to end because I have gone 8 minutes over and all of you have stuck around. Love all of you. But yes, I think if they added more, and I think if I saw more cruise companies really taking into account and detail of the add-ons and really taking a second thought of how to really upsell these well, I think it would really take a stand in the market and something that really nobody is really paying attention to, right? Because now, honestly, to tell you the truth, some of the add-ons now, like I had chocolate strawberries like less than 6 months ago. I had a free set, but then I also had one that I paid for, and the one that I paid for was poop. Like the strawberries were garbage, and I didn't complain. I'm not like that, but they were crap. So now some of the add-ons now, you're thinking like, is it really going to be quality? So if it was quality, if it was selling me an experience and it really enhanced my cruise, would I spend the $100? I would definitely spend the $100. But I like to see Disney do something like this, where some cruise company, others cruise companies have not done things like that before. Just like me. I love being creative and I love being original. And I also love being here on Saturdays, but I have to be to work very soon, or in a couple hours. So I got to go get ready. I love all of you. I can't believe all of you have stayed here so long. I will see you guys on the YouTube streets. Have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday. And I am going to start saying this because I think I should say this more. Go out there and be great. Do something today that makes you smile and be great, because you can. Every single one of you can. So, controversial cruising out. See you guys later.
Well, that's it.
And thank you for all the super chats. I can end the intro. So thank you for all the super chats. Thank you for all my mods. Thank you for everybody. And love you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday.
Well, that's it. I really hope you enjoyed it. had a ball making it. Thank you very much.